to you all. It's us again, me Maxi.
And Maro.
We are back at the airport and today we're heading for Kuala Lumpur via Amsterdam, flying with KLM. And right now we're at Copenhagen Airport in, what is this, Terminal 3? And our check-in is in Terminal 2, so we're heading over there now. We'll be heading to Amsterdam, as I mentioned. This is the first flight. This will be the first TripReport. We are flying with an Embraer, I don't remember the model name. Is it a 180 or 190? I'll write it down here below. But yeah, as I always say, let's be on our way. Enjoy the trip. Enjoy the TripReport. If you like it, don't forget to leave us a like. Let's go. As you can see, the airport's very busy today. It's the 21st of December, the weekend before Christmas. And we're heading in that direction down towards Terminal 2. First thing we're going to do is check our luggage in. We're already checked in at home. Copenhagen Airport's really undergone some renovations. This is one of the results. A nice restaurant area in Terminal 2 or towards Terminal 2. Very lovely area to spend time before you check in if your check-in desk hasn't opened yet. And here we are at Terminal 2. As you can see, the queues are very long. Hopefully our KLM flight check-in does not have such a long queue. As I mentioned before, we did a check-in online at home. We printed out our boarding passes for both flights. And now we just need our baggage labels. Maro is having the honor of typing our information in. We're just going to put some baggage labels on. I can figure out how to do it. Put at least stick.
Is this going to take the whole day?
Maybe. Oops. That's for the luggage. That's for the passport, that part. Normally it does go a little bit quicker than this, but then you keep a little piece for your passport. That's your proof of baggage.
And yours is good to go.
Now it's Maro's turn. Look at that concentration. Let's see if she can do better than I can. She's probably burning to do better than I can, just to show me up. Oops, she already got the label off. There we go. And she's going there. She's beating him. Look at that smirk on her face. Okay, and your bag's fixed.
Good to go.
And now we must find out whether, of course she saw the bottle, where we can drop the luggage off, the KLM self-service bag drop. Just ahead of us over here is our baggage drop-off for KLM. You can see the crew's just left there also, so it's probably just open. They have it, the sign for the economy class bag drop. And Maro's ready to drop off the baggage. So Maro just has to pull out the passports and boarding cards also before we drop our baggage off. And there goes the luggage. Maro's doing the lifting because I am doing the filming. So the luggage is checked in. Now we just have to go upstairs here, up through security, in past duty-free, the lovely smell of duty-free, so you know you're traveling, and then we'll be on our way. Maro will lead the way, and I can see security check. There's a 1 to 3 minute wait. Nice Christmas decorations put up to put us in the festive mood. So just behind us now, we're about to go into or past security. So we'll turn the camera off, and once we pass security, we'll be back again. Oh, and also just before that, here's a look at the Terminal 2 where we checked in. Through security. Just passed through security, and Maro's got her little trolley she loves so much. So we take the traditional walk through duty-free. Our gate is not up yet on the signs. What are you looking at, Maro?
Free tastings, of course.
Looks like Maro just spotted a tasting over here. She can't resist. It's lovely Christmas atmosphere in here. People probably doing the last Christmas shopping in the duty-free.
Next time you're thinking what to buy to me present, where's a good idea?
Maro's actually got a birthday coming up here on the 24th of December, but we don't really want to drag this all the way. Maybe on the way home we buy it.
Yeah, look at that, it's beautiful.
Very smart.
You have your 2 glasses and the bottle, tick, 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 you take them wherever you want.
Bag like that.
Yeah, look, it's like a
nice.
double.
Well, remember that on the way home.
Yeah.
Hopefully she forgets. And off we go. Those of you who watch our videos regularly from Copenhagen Airport know that at this point we'll be going over to the window to have a look out on the apron to see what planes are leaving from there today. So we go to our viewpoint. You can see there's a China Airlines out there and the big SAS Airbus A340 in the background. Quite a few planes out there today. As you can see, it's a rather gloomy day we're leaving on. It's about 4 degrees here in Copenhagen. Very misty, grey, slight rain. There's that Airbus A340 I was talking about. And it looks like a China Airlines tail just next to it. Our flight has now appeared on the board, but no gate number yet. 10 past 2, flight MK735, MU1866. Obviously a co-chair flight. That's why the different flight numbers, KL1130. We have booked through KLM. So Maro, let's head down to gate A. Look how Christmassy it is here. It's a lovely Christmas tree they have there. Just next to Bang & Olufsen, which is of course Danish design. Maro's just hovering around the Christmas tree here, catching some photos for our Facebook and Instagram. I'll probably upload a photo now to our Instagram or to our Facebook of us giving the thumbs up here, ready for our travels. Always a nice feeling being in the airport, always nice to fly, and we both always appreciate being able to do it. Right, Maro?
Yes, definitely.
I was just being creative here. What was I supposed to do?
Say hello.
We're being a little bit arty-farty here. Waving. I'll zoom in on us waving here in the ball. Merry Christmas. Christmas ball. Shall we be on our way?
Yes.
It's a lovely airport, Copenhagen Airport. We're heading down in that direction now because we know where there's a cheap shop that sells cheap water. A tip, it's called Tiger. Look out for that in Copenhagen. The price is normally quite a lot cheaper. So there you go, that's the cheap shop we were talking about, the Flying Tiger. So how much was the water in there?
5 kroner.
5 kroner, half price compared to the other places in the airport. And she's already drinking. She's quick, this one.
I was so thirsty. Ah, nice.
Look, she doesn't even offer me. The lid goes on already. So we had a plan that we were going to go up to the lounge and get something to eat because neither of us has had any breakfast. But the normal lounge we are in Copenhagen, the one called Copenhagen Apartment, that's closed down. All that's available is the Spire Lounge here behind me. And we do have access to that via our MasterCard. But we got to save that for Amsterdam. So we'll probably find a sandwich or something here.
Sandwich and beer.
I was thinking sandwich and some water. Maro's just heading over to the Tuborg Christmas beer, traditional Christmas Danish beer. In the spirit of Christmas, we will be having one of those. Do you really need one of those in the spirit of Christmas?
Oh yes.
Would she ever say no? Oh no. Such a festive tin, and this is not a sponsored video, it's just something we enjoy. Here's some good news. We just discovered that our lounge is indeed open, the Aviator Lounge. It's just got a new entrance, so we got to go around the corner, find the stairs and go up there. It's a lot cheaper. As far as I remember, it costs 155 kroner to get in, which is more than reasonable compared to sandwich and beer prices. Now to find the new entrance, wherever that is. Looks like it could be there in the middle. And there it is. Yips, let's go. So if you're looking for the lounge, it's this way. And it's called the Aviator Lounge. And up we go. Hopefully the price is reasonable. Aviator Priority Pass corner. Please register at the reception desk. Well, let's go and ask. Maybe it's only for priority pass. Let's see if we can purchase access to the lounge here. Maro's just been over to the buffet, got some snacks, some wine, cheese, sandwich, a bit of salads.
Since August, me and Maxi, we've been in the low-carb diet, but it's a little bit difficult here because there's basically pastas and breads. So
Yeah, we'll tell you a little bit more about the low-carb diet when we get on the aircraft or on the long flight. But now it's my turn to go and get something to eat. Cheers. Maro's just doing some Facebook updates over there. I got my food. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but not the best buffet we've had, but it'll be just fine. Bon appetit.
bon appetit.
Just made a little post to our YouTube community, just to inform you that we'll be posting our journey on Facebook also. Maro's just doing a spell check of my spelling. I tend to make some spelling mistakes because I'm in a big hurry always.
No mistakes.
No mistakes? Good, I passed. Show me the post. It's Maro with a big beer bottle, Carlsberg beer bottle. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, and you can also watch our Instagram. Like us on Instagram. I want to say we really appreciate the feedback you give us when we make these Facebook updates. It's nice to have an audience out there, or know there's a live audience watching our journeys. Right now there's no one standing at the buffet, so I'll just give you a quick show what there is to eat. It's a very light buffet. Nice hams, some liver pate, cheeses, fruit, just down there you can see the airport departure area. Some nice breads and Danish pastries. We're just finishing off here in the lounge now. And it's time for coffee, Baileys, and a little bit of Danish pastry. It wasn't me who filled up the Baileys. Guess who?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. They didn't have any little glasses.
Well, I quite enjoy Baileys, but we shared a Danish pastry. Sort of push it a little bit together here. That's how they are. Half each of each of them. Two types. It's coffee.
Nice coffee.
How's the Baileys? So, did you taste that before?
Very good.
See, notice she never says cheers to me before she drinks. She's in the coffee already while I'm filming.
Cheers.
Just kidding. Sometimes she waits for me. Good?
I like Baileys on the wine glass.
And I would just like to say, if you are in Copenhagen Airport, these lounges are value for money. So here we go. Lounge time's over. Time to go to the gate. Time is now. Can you pull my sleeve up, Maro? 10 to 2 on the trusty pulsar. We were supposed to, look at the reaction when I say pulsar. We were supposed to leave at 10 past 2. The flight's a little bit delayed. Hopefully we're not going to be running through Schiphol like we normally do. But we're heading down to gate A21 now. Lounge experience was good. Thumbs up for that. Off we go. And suddenly we're out in the hustle and bustle of the airport again. Lounges are really nice if you want to get away and relax a little bit. As I said, inside the meal was, well, the entrance fee was reasonable compared to the prices here in the airport. We can highly recommend using the lounges. That plant wall up there is a little bit of a copy of Singapore Changi Airport. I wouldn't say copy, but the inspiration looks really nice. The airport's really changed. This is a new area of the airport.
Very nice, huh?
Very lovely. Very modern. Some nice chocolates here on the right. As usual, I'm going to be asking Maro to put a bit of a speed on as I film us through, so the viewers don't get bored if this video drags out a little bit too long. There's the arcade Maro was mentioning earlier on before. We're going to take a left turn here. Oh, let's go through there. Go through there. There's more active, that area. So you viewers can see a little bit more. Lele. Ahead of me is a Vietnamese restaurant. And right now we're heading to gate A21. I better put my glasses on so I can see something. I can't actually see what I'm filming. It's become a very nice airport, really nice. Copenhagen. It's always been nice, but it's really become really nice, if that makes any sense. So Maro, if you're putting the speed on, look at that. There's some aircraft coming out there. Very nice view. And it's gotten a lot more busy since we were here early on. Look at that bar over there to the right. What do you say? And there's a nice little kids area to play there. Maro just stopped. Ah, that's a smoking area straight ahead. for those of you who like to smoke. We do a turn and we'll go back the way we came. Yeah, but then this way, then you all got to see what it actually looks like here. This is a newly renovated area. This actually where we're walking now used to be apron, where the aircraft used to come. It used to be a gate over here, and now it's become a restaurant area. So Maro, lead the way with a little bit of speed on, off to gate A21. That was the normal area of the airport here.
So our left turn was wrong.
Our left turn was wrong, but at least we got to see the smoking area for our viewers who like to smoke.
Yeah.
So they could see that too. Not sure how much of this I'll show you right now. We'll pick up the video. There's plenty of duty-free, tax-free shops all around the airport. There's one of them up ahead of us. Gates A are to the left, and there before it used to be a...
smell when we come from the abroad. First smell we get the
Danish hot dogs. Stefan Holberg. Gates A are down this way, and we're heading down to gate A21. We will include most of this walk so you can see. Now that's Amsterdam, the A22, KLM, A21. There we go. Amsterdam gate A21, and the flight leaves at 14:35. So let's go.
And Lauke is a very famous Danish bakery.
If you want Danish pastry, visit Laukehuset. Very delicious Danish pastry. It is relatively busy here now. Hopefully our plane has arrived from it. Yes, I can see it already. Our plane is... I love licorice, all sorts. There's our plane out there. You can see it out the window, straight ahead. Just have a look to the left. You can look out on the apron. It's a Norwegian looking like a... Is that a Boeing 737? It is indeed. Some huge winglets from this angle. This is what it's like to walk at Copenhagen Airport in or towards gates A18 to A34 up ahead. We should be able to get a glimpse over there, if my hand can get in the picture, up there, of our KLM aircraft coming up as we walk down. And this outside weather is actually quite grey and gloomy today, so it's not going to be much of a colorful view out the window. TripReport, it'll be very grey and gloomy. But that's just how it is. Once we get up above the clouds, it'll be nice and sunny. That's one thing I like about gloomy days, is when you break through the clouds and you make it to the sunshine. A18, A34, straight ahead to A21. There are some lavatory facilities straight ahead of us for those who might need.
21 is there.
A21, straight ahead, down there in the bottom. And out there on the left you can see our aircraft, the KLM, as I mentioned before. I'm not sure why we didn't take the escalator here. Those of you with walking disabilities might want to consider some airport aid, drive you to the gates here. I don't think the walks are too bad here at Copenhagen Airport, but if you have difficulty walking, you probably will need some assistance. There's our gate, gate A21, and there's our aircraft, a KLM Boeing 737, as far as I can see and as far as I can remember. Looks like it's going to be a full flight today. KL1130. People are already waiting to board aircraft.
It's always a good sign when the aircraft is there already, isn't it?
Yeah, that helps.
When it's half an hour to boarding and the plane is not even there, then you start to sweat.
Then you start to sweat. Now we have our gate over there. Gate A21. Departing at 10 past 2 and expected to depart at 35 minutes past 2. A little bit delayed. And by the way, I was a little bit incorrect about saying it was a Boeing 737. It's actually an Embraer we're flying with today. KLM Embraer can't remember the model name of it. This is my first flight on Embraer. Maro has flown a few times on Embraer with Finnair to Helsinki. I'm looking forward to trying this aircraft. So it appears the aircraft will soon start to board. We're in the general boarding line. Left line here next to us is the Sky priority line. I appear to be slurring a little bit. I think that Baileys and 2 glasses of wine are kicking in. Sometimes they call me a cheap drunk.
Oh, I'll put it this way. The Baileys is supposed to be served in a little glass with an ice cube. You put a wine glass full.
I enjoy this.
Where is your culture?
And on that note, we'll be back in a moment. Last look at our plane before we board, and there's an Air Baltic. Looks like an Airbus coming in. Boarding is beginning now. And we're boarding. My turn. And in we go. Yips. Maro's leading the way. And then we have our aircraft to the left as we proceed down the bridge on board our flight. And just over here on my right, as we come round, you can see the SAS Retro Airbus. That's how SAS used to look back in the day. Just turn a little bit to the right so you can see the SAS Retro aircraft also. Look at that. It's quite a beauty. That's the Retro indeed. And there's our KLM Embraer. As I said, it's my first flight on board an Embraer. It's going to be very exciting. You have my boarding. You can show it for both of us.
Are you speaking Dutch to them now when you go in? Show your skills, Max.
My skills. I can't remember Dutch. It's such a long time, but there's outside of the Embraer. Look at that beautiful aircraft. I can't even remember how to say it in Afrikaans. There we go. It's a Sky Team member, of course. Carpeted floor as we come in. Goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag, welkom.
Bye, dankie. The aircraft is quite full, so I'll just be filming the floor as we walk along. When we pass by here, I will lift the camera a little bit up so you can have a view at the... There we go, I've lifted it up a little bit so you can have a view of the inside of the aircraft. Maro's showing the way. Very little room above us.
Yeah, it is actually.
It is very small room. I don't know if our bags can be in there or not.
No.
And we're going down
She sort
to
of measured mine and she said that it was okay.
18 F&D, yeah? And down we go. Is that us? Yeah? And then we have our seats. Leather seats. And we're on 18.
Okay.
So for a change, it looks like we've got a very good window seat. In a moment I'll put the microphone on so you can hear me. That's a view we have out the window. I think it's going to be an awesome takeoff. Unfortunately, it's a little bit grey today, so we're not going to see much. But the position and comfort of filming out this window couldn't be better. I better lift my glasses up a little bit.
And remember to watch the lens, not the...
Oh yeah, I must watch the lens. Then I look crazy. Don't want to look crazy. Anyway, I've mentioned it a few times, just one more time. This is my first time on the Embraer. Maro's been to... I told you that before, she's acting now.
No, I don't believe you.
It's the first time I've flown on Embraer. But as I was saying, Maro's flown to Helsinki on the
Goedemiddag
Embraer.
dames en heren, wij maken erop attent dat dit
En
voor
een
u
welcome on board.
grote stukken handbagage niet op te bergen in de bagagebakken. Kleine stukken handbagage met een blauw label dienen onder de
We'll get back to you in a
stoel.
moment. Boarding is already completed. As you can see, nobody else is coming in at the moment. Maro's getting stuck into the Inflight magazine.
Cape Town.
Ah, okay, we must go there. My old hometown. What does the cover look like for this magazine? Holland Herald. Are you ready to fly, Maro?
I am.
Yep.
Definitely am. And then we have approximately 5 hours, 4.5 hours in Amsterdam, and then we continue to KLM Kuala Lumpur.
You weren't supposed to tell them yet. Oh, we told them at the beginning of the video. It's okay. Just a second, Maro's got to plug me into the seatbelt to show you how that works. Always a good idea to do as you're on the ground. And tighten.
Your belly is much less than the last flight, so it's easier to put your seatbelt on.
I've been on a low-carb diet since the middle of August, and I've lost 10 kilos from that. Maro has also been on the same diet.
I lost 7 because
Maro enjoyed the wines too. I totally cut back on everything, but it's been a very effective diet for both of us.
no sugar, no pasta, no potato, no rice. And I've been busy making my own breads.
Plenty of steaks and a lot of gravies. Not a difficult diet to do. It takes time to lose the weight. Took 4 months or so, but worth it.
KLM City Opera Embraer 175 aircraft. A little bit behind schedule today, and that's due to some very strong surface winds and some low cloud in Amsterdam. Doing our very best to catch up. At the moment we're still waiting for the baggage handlers here to finish loading the bags.
Baggage not loaded yet.
Looks like the earliest pushback time we've got is at 10 minutes to the hour, so that looks like it's in about 20 minutes from now, just over 20 minutes from now.
10 minutes to the hour, it's now 25 past 2 on the trusted Pulsar, which means the tradition, as usual, to Amsterdam, we will be delayed. Thankfully, we have a lot of time in Amsterdam, so it's not a problem.
They've got very strong surface winds at the moment, southwesterly winds between 30 and 40 miles a feet.
Can't be right, just the way we like
doing
it.
the flying, so I'll get back to you later on. I'll give you back at arrival time and any details
Listen to her.
for the arrival. But in the meantime, do bear in mind the whole of Amsterdam Schiphol Airport is affected by this weather, and therefore it's affecting all the flights, both in and out. So
At 14, I'm just doing an update for you viewers on Facebook. If you haven't already joined our Facebook, please feel welcome to do so. We are also on Instagram. We were supposed to leave at 14:10. What time are we leaving now, Maro?
2 3, I think it was the slot, whatever they call it.
Yeah, we were supposed to leave at 14:10, and instead, hour 50. Read our Facebook post to see the rest of what I actually wrote here.
You know that the youngsters always write with the 2 hands.
I'm not a youngster.
I do exactly the same as you do. I never learn with the 2 hands.
So, as usual, we are delayed, as we say. Time is now 14:36, and we should be leaving at 14:50.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned in the Facebook post I just made, there's no problem with the delay because we're only leaving past 8 o'clock tonight on our next KLM flight. So there's plenty of time. We are fully relaxed, just enjoying the ride.
There is a short little update from Maro.
She found the hotel.
Oh, get ready. She put her glasses on.
You know what?
Could be serious.
Can you see this? Every time I try to put the nail polish nicely. I never succeed. Can you please zoom on this one?
Guys, sorry about this nail polish
Ladies, if anybody
thing.
can tell me the mark of any nail polish that actually lasts. You see there is a piece missing?
Okay, we just lost half our subscribers because of this little piece. Thanks, Maro.
No, I'm serious.
Okay, and we are out. And I think while we're waiting for pushback, I might as well show the legroom on this flight. I don't think there's much legroom for me here in the Embraer. My legs are right up, as you can see over here. They're fully stretched out. Maro is very happy with the legroom, as she always is. Lots of legroom there.
But put it this way, your legs are not stretched out at all.
Okay, but if I stretch my legs out a bit, it's pretty much the same as the other leg rooms.
But there's not any middle piece here, so you can stretch your legs.
There's no middle piece, so the legs can go down there. Unfortunately, there's not so much light, so we can't show you that. But we are waiting to leave now. Norwegian next to us over there. He is getting pushed back. And pushback has begun. We are out of Copenhagen Airport on our way to Amsterdam. Maro's just putting my telephone into flight mode over here. Engines are starting up, I can hear. It's in flight mode.
It's a nifty little plane, I like it.
It is a nifty little one. Guys, it's lovely. It's lovely when your wife loves flying as much as you do. One taking off there in the distance. Looks like a Ryanair.
Goedemiddag dames en heren, mijn naam is Lisette en samen met Metske zijn we cabin attendants op deze vlucht. Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lisette and we're your cabin attendants on this flight. Our flying time will be 1 hour and 5 minutes. We would like to start with some instructions to ensure your safety on board.
It's the safety video. Maro always tells me to put my glasses up, so I just did that by myself without being told. And while I do the safety video, I'll show you the safety card at the same
Ladies and
time.
gentlemen, please fasten your seat emergency exits on board. 2 doors at the rear, 2 hatches in the exits, bearing in mind that these may be behind you. We will now demonstrate the use of the oxygen mask. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Adjust the headband. If necessary, more air can be added to your mask.
And we're on our
Contact
way.
with water will automatically switch on the light. Please adjust the back of your seat to the upright position and fold away. Smoking is prohibited on board.
And we're taxiing out towards runway. What is it? Runway by fluke, I always forget. 23, right?
No, 2 right.
Isn't it 23, right?
Yeah, but you can't say 23 or 22. It's 2 right.
22 right, 23 right. One of
think
our
it's 22.
viewers pointed that out to us. Sorry to that viewer. Now we try to do it correctly every time since then. It's a pity about the cloudy weather because it's actually quite clear outside on the ground.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be in the clouds very, very quickly. But as I mentioned before, it's great fun when you break through the clouds into the blue and the
Oh,
sunshine
yeah.
shows again. Is that the A38? There's the A380 over there. Unfortunately, I can't show that. It's on the other side of the aircraft.
Today actually is the longest, the shortest day of the year.
It's quite funny as we're taxiing along here and Maro's talking. I have the microphone over here, so she's leaning into my chest completely.
I do.
Continuously.
It's the shortest day of the year today. So, are we going to see sun even it's only 3 o'clock?
I'm sure we'll see some sun.
Yeah.
I better show them outside the window that they probably don't want to watch us anymore. So there's the runway ahead. Aircraft just landed. There's an EasyJet over there. Oh, I actually think we're going over the Ozone Sea.
Ah.
I can't remember the name of that runway.
Yeah, we are taking that way.
Yeah. So it'll be a sea takeoff, and as I say, I can't remember the runway and the name of the runway there. But it's where the Öresund Bridge connects Sweden and
22R.
Denmark. Yeah, 22R it was called, not 223. Hope you enjoy our trip reports and travel videos. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And we're also on Facebook and Instagram. And we'd love to have you following us there too. There's another SAS Airbus. Not sure if it's an A319 or A320. I can't really tell the difference. Any of you know how I could tell the difference? Please write it down in the comments below. Out there in the distance is Flugergrillen, which is a very good plane spotting place if you ever are in Copenhagen. Another SAS aircraft coming into the picture in just a second. There it comes.
We are probably having awesome view over the bridge.
Should be a good bridge view, but I think, as I said
We're
before,
heading straight towards the Malmö.
yeah, well, we're probably going to go straight into the clouds. We taxi along. Are you good to go?
KLM. They are serving beers and wines on board.
KLM's a nice airline. We enjoy flying with them. Always been a good experience. They say the Danish humor and the Dutch humor are very similar, and I must say I can confirm that. Very friendly personnel, friendly and professional. Feels like we're turning onto the runway now. Yep, right at the end of the taxiway here. Runway is 04 right. 04 right. And this is the runway that the Embraer A380 uses at Copenhagen Airport. The only runway any A380 can use at Copenhagen Airport. Just waiting for takeoff now.
I don't remember when we last time flew that way or took off that way. Very seldom.
Yeah, it's very seldom we fly that way.
always pass Flugergrillen,
Yeah.
the spotting place.
But from this point I can see from the sign over there that it's a 3.3 kilometer runway. 4 right, 3,300 meters. One Austrian Airlines sneaking in next to us. See who goes first, us or them. So our engines are warming up a little bit. As Maro pulls my sleeve up, so we can have a look at the
Trusty pulsar.
Trusty pulsar. It is just past 5 to 3. Engines are spooling a little bit to pull us onto the runway, and we got a lovely Austrian Airlines Airbus just next to us. Slowly moving forward.
Cabin crew, take your seats, please.
Here we go. Ready for takeoff. Here we go. Right at the end of the runway. It's a good spotting position straight ahead. Maro and I've been there once actually only. And it was a very good place to spot planes from.
This is the moment when I can tell actually when I used the bath bag. That was Austrian Airlines.
There she goes as we get ready for takeoff. We better look out the window now. We're about to go. Here we go.
Love the feeling.
Off we go. Maro normally grabs my hand as we take off.
Yes. That's a tradition.
And here we go. Quite smooth takeoff. A little bit side to side movement. See how quickly we rotate. Running along the runway here. Still misty as I said, cloudy. ATC, Air Traffic Control Copenhagen. Oh, a little bit to left and right and rotate. There goes Copenhagen Airport. And it's already misty. Into the clouds we go.
Oh geez, that didn't take a long time, did it?
Didn't take long at all. It's very quiet, the aircraft.
Yeah.
Takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, soon the fasten your seatbelt sign will be switched on. We do recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
You just know what we're gonna do now, don't you? Shall we?
What is that?
She doesn't know. I thought she was in on it.
Pity that we can't see the bridge or anything.
Yeah. We would be flying right over the Øresund Bridge now, the huge bridge that connects Copenhagen and Malmö city over in Sweden. It's very smooth so far.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful view as we bank right, turning towards Amsterdam. Okay, so while we're banking right here, let's go over to Maro's bath bag. We might as well get that into the video already.
I'm very happy that the Austrian Airlines bath bag wasn't as small as this one.
Sorry guys, I like to call it an air sickness bag, not the bath bag.
The air sickness bag wasn't so small because I think I was going to be deep trouble.
Full two of them. This one's quite nifty, it doesn't even close. So it's a short trip, so you're not allowed to fill it up, people. This is like a fast food packet of chips from McDonald's. A small tank. Still ascending now. It's getting a little bit bouncy as we get higher up. I think I'll do the lavatory tour as soon as the seatbelt sign goes off. Maro thinks we're leveling off. Seatbelt signs are still on. Normally they're off a long time ago after takeoff. But it must be something about those heavy winds they were talking about. It is getting brighter indeed. We're even seeing some sunlight now.
We haven't seen it for 3 weeks now.
No, it's actually been quite cloudy these past few weeks in Copenhagen. Seatbelt sign just went off, so I'm off to the lavatory to make a quick little tour of the KLM Embraer lavatories. Hello everybody, here we are for a very quick lavatory tour of the Embraer aircraft. There's somebody waiting outside, so I'm going to have to do it very quickly. Here we have the basin. It's quite a unique aircraft. There's only one toilet on board. Got some paper wastes. I think that's a toilet seat cover over here or something. No, it's not. I'm going to do it, as I said, very quickly because there is a bit of pressure. Somebody waiting outside. The drinks are coming around. Maybe changing table is over here. Got an ashtray like there normally is on all these aircraft. A coat hanger, which works like that. It's actually quite bouncy here already. little bit of turbulence. Here we have the toilet and the legroom. Sort of quite spacious here as I end off this tour. Sorry it was so short, but see you in the seat when we get down there. Bye bye. So that was the lavatory tour. I'm back at my seat again now. As you can see, we've broken through the clouds and it's a lovely blue skies up here and sunny. The sun's shining right into the cabin. A little bit bouncy here now. Maro's just down freshening up at the lavatory, so I'll quickly show you the tray table. As you can see, it's a one-piece tray table. Just about to pull it down. It doesn't slide like they normally do. It's a totally fixed position, and there is a little cup holder over here. Easy to put up again and push down again. Just put the latch on, table's up. There's a little seat pocket here in front of me. Seems to be quite a new aircraft. We've already had a look at the air safety on board card. And just over here you can see Maro's got a bottle of water here. The air sickness bag, which we also had a look at. Here we have the Holland Herald in-flight magazine. I'll put the tray table down and we'll just have a look at that in a sec. Seats are of course, or not of course, but seats are leather on this aircraft. Let's have a look at the Holland Herald now. The KLM in-flight magazine. And for those of you who are wondering, if you take the in-flight magazine with you, it's not stealing. These are copies for you to keep, like any magazine. They are sponsored by adverts, so you are allowed to take at least the KLM in-flight magazine with you wherever you go. One of our viewers once said, when we mentioned that we took it with, that we were stealing, so sorry bud, we weren't stealing. We're just taking our copy with us, which is also in the interest of the airline, that we read the magazine and react to the advertisers who probably are large sponsors of these lovely magazines. But anyway, that was the KLM Holland Herald in-flight magazine. And while I was talking, Maro's back.
You know what?
And freshened up.
You know what? I don't think I've ever been in the toilet in this aircraft.
Yeah, you haven't. Maro's just saying she probably can't hear me. She's taking the microphone now. And she's got a block.
I don't think I've ever used toilet in this kind of aircraft. I had a huge difficulty to find where to press the flush the toilet, and where to put the paper.
Yes, I didn't know where to put the paper either. Eventually I found.
Yeah, all the toilet, because usually it's next to the toilet, but that was basically next to the sink.
Oh, and
so.
My apologies if we mentioned the toilet, and it might gross some of you out, but it's part of a flight also. And again, I don't want to offend anybody, but we all do need to pee, and that's why we do show where toilets are at airports. We do stop to use them ourselves. It's just the way it is. And it's not to offend anybody, but I think it's quite interesting for anybody to know if toilets are available at an airport when you get off the aircraft, or on the aircraft, what they're like. So for us, it's a part of the trip reports, and that's just the way it goes. Serving has begun in the aircraft also. Drinks, and I think we're getting our tortilla. Are you hungry, Maro?
Yeah, we had quite a nice lounge.
We had a nice little snack in the lounge.
Yeah. But maybe we made a mistake, because I remember that KLM is serving also wines and beers, but maybe it's just coffee and tea.
Yeah, I think it's fresh. Or refreshments, obviously, but light drinks and a little snack.
Like you say, maybe it's Lufthansa that they...
Lufthansa always gives alcohol on the short routes, the short-haul flights.
Yeah,
can you see me now? Yeah, bottoms up.
Bottoms up? You just leave this up.
I would say that ration is mine. Just about to get a little KLM snack. My tray is down and ready for that. It looks like there are alcoholic drinks available, free of charge. So this is what you call excellent short-haul service. A nice snack, a bottle of wine, some sparkling water. Maro took the same.
Oh, there was water in here too.
There's water in the package also. We've got the
Yes.
trolley right next to us at the moment. Maro's got a little bit to say there.
Well, actually, you took my line because I was just about to say that this is what I would call excellent short haul flight service.
Indeed.
Thumbs up for KLM.
KLM is good. Yes.
Brilliant.
And what did you get there?
Really delicious looking
I think
wrap.
I'm going to take that from Maro. Control it. Maybe Maro can hold the microphone closer. It looks like a little tortilla. When we open it, we'll show you a little bit closer. Have a little bit look at the water.
I didn't know that there was water already there, so
Mango water. And we always, both of us always, oh, there's a little serviette down there too.
yeah, really nice.
And we both always enjoy the nice, unique Dutch box. Then we have the wine over on my side. The Elements by Julian Shaw. And it's a South African wine. So as I put my glasses up again, and the drinks wagon is there just behind us, over there, we're going to enjoy our meal and we'll show you the wrap as we open it up. That was a bit of a false smile I put there.
Who?
Me. It wasn't on purpose. Somebody just spilled water on herself as she opened the...
These are very tricky, these ones.
Maro says they're very tricky, so
Well, luckily it was just water.
it's just water.
And we opened this one.
Maro's just got to open that. You know how Maro is with wrapping? Oh, it went quite quickly today. What is that, an egg salad inside?
Chicken. Chicken
Come in a
curry.
bit closer.
Chicken curry.
Looks good. Taste it.
But not wrong, I think it's chicken curry. No. I think it's vegetarian. Egg mayonnaise. Very nice.
Looks like an egg mayonnaise. Well, let me try mine. Let's have a look at that.
Very nice.
I think it looks like an egg mayonnaise too.
Yeah,
You
with
can
some
see the
cream.
eggs there. Yeah, good.
If you're vegetarian or whatever, it serves everybody.
Oh, we never seem to film me when I eat. And I really took a bite because I forgot to film anything. But let's take one more bite.
It's nice with a fresh spring onion, I think.
Really good. Very fresh, nice wrap. And as Maro says, egg mayonnaise is for everybody. Very good.
Only there are a couple of short connection flights. This means that you need to go directly to the gate, so no shoppings unfortunately. And there are a couple of flights with a new departure time. You have flight 5951. You have a short connection and your gate is D74. Then KL621.
We're not going to any of those
and your
places.
gate is E20.
It's not us
20.
today.
The
We're not
flight
late.
with new departure times or the flights, please look inside the terminal building on the yellow television screens for more up-to-date gate information. Thank you.
Oh, that wrap and water went down very well. So did the wine. There's half of the wine left. It's for a good 2 glasses there. Maro's already made sure that she'd filled up. Still left wine left in the bottle.
And at the moment we have 45 miles left to run before we make the landing. We should be on the ground at 5 minutes past 4 o'clock local time and then on stand about 5 minutes later. So it looks like we're running about 35 minutes behind schedule, and that's due to the weather in Amsterdam plus the air traffic control delay caused by that. To update you on the arrival time or any of the details, I shall keep you fully informed.
Can see that we've begun our descent now. Just about to go through the clouds.
Approaching Schiphol Airport and Amsterdam. To prepare for landing, please also place your seat in upright position, stow your tray table and phone.
Just about to go into the clouds again now. And we are in.
Please your attention again.
Oh, the lipstick. Very important. Is that lipstick?
First you put the lip balm, and then
lip
you put
balm.
the lipstick. Men, what the hell do they know? Nothing.
It's gotten quite grey outside again as we go down through the clouds, down towards Amsterdam Airport Schiphol. The seatbelt signs are also now on, and I forgot to show you what it looks like above us. We've got a ventilation device, cabin crew calling button, and a reading light each. Thank you, Maro. Time now on the trusty pulsar is 3 minutes to 4. What time were we supposed to land? Do we know that?
I don't remember.
We can't remember because there's no panic and no worry. We're just going to be relaxing once we get to Schiphol. Take our time there and maybe we might have some lounge access there also. What time does our flight leave this evening?
2050.
2050, 10 to 9 this evening our flight leaves. Not much to see at the moment. I do think it's going to be a bouncy landing, but down there you can see the first
Cabin crew,
land.
take your seats, please.
We are really swinging. It's going to be a bouncy landing.
Is this weather heading to Denmark also? Probably. because
Probably,
they
yes.
promise a lot of rain.
Final approach to Amsterdam Schiphol in high rise.
Maybe one of those speedy landings.
I believe so. Oh, this is quite weak. It just tickled like in an elevator or when you go over a hill. It is a bumpy ride, this one. Oops. As you can see.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Very
Hey, we
bumpy
must go to
landing.
Amsterdam, huh?
Yeah, we must go to Amsterdam. Coming in over a highway now. It's a very bouncy. It's very bouncy, this one. Maro is more cool than I am. Here we come in. Must be the freight services by the airport. Oi. Down we come. Holding on.
If our friend Milos is
Milos, plane spotting. Link for you. Oh, I can feel it's a crosswind. And down we come.
perfect.
Perfect landing. Very smooth. Nicely done. Full brakes on at the moment. Reverse thrusters. I must admit I was a little bit nervous for that. Yes, we all were. In this case, I think one can clap. It was pretty bouncy.
Yeah, I thought that was exciting.
Maro loves the roller coasters more than I do. Yes.
Please remain seated. You may now switch on your phone and other devices. Thank you from all crew working on this flight. We look forward to seeing you on board KLM.
It was a very good flight. We enjoyed it very much.
Oh yeah.
And
Thumbs
very
up
nice.
to KLM.
Thumbs up to KLM, thumbs up to KLM personnel.
Blijft u
Ja, exactly.
alsjeblieft nog even zitten.
Here we have Amsterdam Schiphol. Let me just zoom in over there on the Schiphol sign. There you go. Just arrived at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. We're going to sit in our seats and let the people go who are delayed for flights. We have
Yeah.
more than enough time,
Yeah.
so we can just sit and let them go first.
It's not us with the
not-
sweat now.
It's not us running today now. We have some Transavia aircraft. British Airways over there. Transavia is not flying to Copenhagen, I don't believe. Another British Airways, 2 British Airways. British Airways, 4 of them. There's another British Airways there.
Maybe they
British-
couldn't. Maybe they couldn't leave.
They're probably the ones that
Gatwick.
can't land at Gatwick. There were the drone incidents at Gatwick Airport at the moment. Today actually also, so that's probably why there's so many British Airways aircraft here at Amsterdam. Hey, look at the KLM up there on top of the
Oh,
building.
okay.
Look at that beauty. Right on top of the building. Scandinavian Airlines.
Little pencil.
The pencil? That's not the pencil.
Wasn't that the
That's
pencil?
not a pencil.
Oh my goodness.
Pencil is a 757.
Now I put us to shame.
Yeah, you shamed. You wronged us, woman. And our gate was from gate H today. Is that right?
M.
Or M. Gate M.
Or Terminal M, as they call it. The gate is different. Gates are with a number.
You see that building straight ahead? That's the Amsterdam Schiphol Hilton Hotel.
Oh.
Quite a unique shape. It's in the center of the picture at the moment now. Maybe we should stay there sometime and do some airplane spotting out here
Yeah, oh, yeah.
at Schiphol.
A good idea.
We're going to the cargo area. This is going to be an apron disembarkation. Doesn't look like we're getting a gate.
You reckon?
Yeah. So this will be disembarkation by bus, I believe.
We are still rolling.
Yeah, they're all parked out here on the apron. Just next to us we have a SkyTeam, KLM.
Oh, the buses are ready then.
Buses are ready. So nice.
Cabin crew, deze are the slides.
And we're here. So I said it's going to be a bus disembarkation. Drive us to the terminal.
Yeah, we don't have to hurry for the bus.
And we're in absolutely no hurry. But we gotta wait for the other passengers who are in a hurry to get through, because Maro and I know about hurries and how to want to pass people as quickly as possible, so we respect that, and we have lots of time for a change.
Last time we were here, our next flight was after 20 minutes. And we didn't even know the gate.
Do you want to build on that?
No.
Ah, okay.
I'm finished.
Okay, but when we disembark, we'll be back again. Time is now. Maro's so kind to pull up my sleeve.
Bus 4.
Are you ready for some lounge time?
I am.
Good. And we are disembarking the aircraft. Another good flight. Here we go. Yes.
Thank you very much. Lovely.